Hey, hello guys, this is Srinivas, the developer from the developer channel. Today we are going to solve the Greeks for Greeks problem of the day of 27 September 2020. Here this is the problem they have given, repeated string match. So they will pass two string values A and B. We just need to print the number of iteration it requires to make the A as a substring of B, B as a substring of A. Like in this case, the A value is ABCD and B value is CD, ABCD, AB. So we can do one operation for A. We can multiply the A values n times. So we just need to make ABCD plus ABCD will give you something like ABCD, ABCD, right? Still we are missing the last AB. So if we add one more ABCD, we will get ABCD the substring, right? Here in this case the B value is A and A value is AA. So B is already present in AA, so we just need to return 1. If a value is not able to say if we can't able to make such values, like what if A value is A equal to A and B equal to B. So no matter how many times we multiply, we won't get the substring, right? So in that case, we just need to return -1. So let's solve this in a programmatically. Here, this is the T, which is nothing but number of test case. Here they are taking care of A and B values. They have created an object for this class solution and they are printing the return value, which was returned by the repeated string match. So before modifying the A value, we just need to take the backup, right? Then only we can add the A value. Like if we add ABCD to ABCD, the A value will be like double of ABCD. So we can't able to like add one more ABCD if you don't get the backup. So for that case, I'm using temp equal to A. So we just need to iterate at least one time, even though the substring is already present. For that case, for I in range of, and the minimum value should return is 1 if it is valid. Otherwise we just need to return -1, right? So I'm starting the loop with 1 and we just need to make the iteration for length of B, like len of B minus len of A. This will work fine for the value where the B is greater than A. So what if the both are same, like the length of A and B are same? So it will return 0, right? So 1 is obviously greater than 0. So to get rid of that, we just need to make 1 and 1 is not smaller than 1, right? So we just need to put at least 2 here. Either we can use absolute here. So even though if the A value is bigger and B value is smaller, we will get the proper value, right? Or else we can do one more thing. Instead of subtracting, what if we used division operator? So in this case, if B value is smaller than A, it will return 0. It won't go for negative values, right? But at the time, we are still getting 0, right? So for that, we just need to add one more value. So the I value from 1 to 3. So at least it will make one iteration, right? So in this iteration, we just need to check for the values. If B is already present in A, if that the case, we just need to return I. Otherwise, we just need to update the A value. A equal to A plus temp, which is nothing but temp. Once we have done that, we should return I value. But if the case failed, we can't able to make a substring. We just need to return -1, right? Return -1. So if I save and run this for the test case 1, and my a value is a, b, c, d, b value is c, d, a, b, c, d, a, b, we are getting 3. So if my a value is double a and b value is a, we are getting 1. For the negative test case, like if we can't able to form such a substring, if my a value is a and b value is b, we are getting -1. So that's it guys, that's it for today's video. Here this is the code for you. Hope you really understand what you are doing here. So if you got anything in your mind, or if you got stuck anywhere, feel free to ping me through the comments. So see you guys, see you soon with something else tomorrow. Until then, bye.